Good morning, dear students. Students, as you know, in our last class, we have started exercise 7.2 and we have done question 1 to 4. Today, student, rest of the question of exercise 7.2 we will do and we will finish this exercise today only. So, I am taking here question number 5 that you can see here. The question number 5 is sum of first three natural numbers. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equals to 6. It can be calculated as 3 multiply 4 upon 2 is equals to 6. What is given, student? Sum of first three natural numbers. You can write 1 plus 2 plus 3, it will be 6, or by formula you can do 3 multiply 4 upon 2, it will be 6. Sum of first four natural numbers can be calculated. 4 multiply 5 upon 2, it will be 10. So, write a formula for the sum of n natural numbers. How many, students? N natural numbers. Student, what is given? 3 natural numbers, 4 natural numbers is given. And they are asking n natural numbers. Sum of n natural numbers they are asking. Okay, students. So students, first of all we will write the given part. What is given? Sum of first three natural numbers. 3 multiply 4 upon 2 is equals to 6. This formula is given. And sum of first four natural numbers is equals to 4 multiply 5 upon 2 is equals to 10. So first of all we will observe these formula and after that we will write formula for the first n natural numbers. Okay, for the natural numbers we will write. So students, here you can see 3 natural numbers is given. That's why they have written here 3. Here 4 natural number is written. So they have written 4. Here n natural number is given. So we can write n first. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So here also we can do divide by 2. Here multiplication sign, we can also put multiplication sign. After that, students, you can see for 3 natural numbers, they have taken 3 and then multiplied 3 by 4, means one more than 3. For the 4 natural numbers, they have taken first 4 and after that 4 they have multiplied by 5, means 4 plus 1. So there also we have taken n and here what will come? N plus 1. N plus 1 will come here. So this will be, students, your formula for finding the sum of n natural numbers. Okay, students. So this was your question number 5. Now students, question number 6. In question number 6, one table is given and we are to complete that table. In question number 6, one equation is given. A is equals to b upon 3 plus 7. And on the basis of this equation, we are to complete this table. Students, here the value of b is given 12, 15, 18, 21 and 24. These values we are to use one by one in the given equation and then we are to find the value of a. So first of all here, students, when b is equals to 12. When b is first I am taking when b is equals to 12. Equation is a is equals to b upon 3 plus 7. So I will write 12 at the place of b, then upon 3, then plus 7. So 3 in 3's table 12 is coming 4 times. So 3 can divide 12 by 4 times. So 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12 and then 7. What is your answer? 4 plus 7, students, it will be 11. So here 11 can come. Next one, the value of b is 15. In second part, b is given 15. Again a is equals to b upon 3 plus 7. It means 15 upon 3 plus 7. Again students, 3 ones are 3, 3 fives are 15. 5 plus 7, 12 will come. Students, one more thing. After this, need not to solve rest part. You, by seeing the table, you can observe. It will save your time in the examination. Here 12, 15, 18, 21 and 24. Gap is same. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. 18 plus 3, 21. 21 plus 3, 24. So when students you will solve statement for the value of a, then when you will write all the value of a, then again you will observe gap will be same. So 11 plus 1, 12, only plus 1. So 12 plus 1, 13, 13 plus 1, 14, 14 plus 1, 15 will come. Okay, you can even still you can do cross checking. We are finding third one also. We will see, we will check 13 is coming or not. Okay, now in third part, b is given 18. So a is equals to b upon 3 plus 7. B means 18 upon 3 plus 7. 3 6 is 18. So 6 plus 7 it will be 13. Now you can believe that the gap, downside gap is same. Downside, what is the rule? Plus 3 and upside plus 1. So 11 plus 1 12, 12 plus 1 13, 13 plus 1 14 and 14 plus 1 15. Like this students you can complete table. But please solve full table in the exam. Here you can only cross check like this. Rest values you can solve. Okay students. Now next question. Students, here I am taking question number 8. Question number 8 is Bablu's age is half of his father's age. It means the age of Bablu is half of his father's age. If Bablu is X years old, what is the age of Bablu? X years. What will be first one, his age after 10 years? Second is his father's age after 10 years. Students, here Bablu's age is given X years and what is given? Bablu is half of his father's age. It means suppose his father is 30 years old, then Bablu will be 15 years. Okay. And we are to find out Bablu's age and his father's age after 10 years. So students, first of all we will write the given part. Students, now in answer we will write first age of Bablu. Age of Bablu is equals to X years. Then according to the question, Bablu's age is half of his father's age. Bablu's age is half of his father's age. Let's suppose the age of his father is suppose 30 as I told. Then Bablu's age is 15. It means students, we can say the Bablu's age is half of his father's age or his father's age is double of the Bablu's age. Okay. We can say Bablu's age is half of his father's age or his father's age is double of age of Bablu or twice of age of Bablu. So his father's age will be 2 multiplied by x. Okay, twice x. And when you will do, you can cross check. Bablu's age is half of his father's age. Father's age is 2x. When you will do half, when you will divide by 2, you will get again x. Okay students. Now part 1, his age after 10 years. His age means students Bablu's age. Okay. So Bablu's age is x. After 10 years means students x plus 10 years will be Bablu's age. Because students, when we are to find out future age, then we are adding the 10 years, 15 years, we are to add in the given present age. For example, students, your age is now, suppose 12 years. Your age is 12 years now. And after 10 years, definitely you will be 22 years old. So what we are doing here? We are adding 10. Now second part, his father's age after 10 years. Again, his father's age after 10 years. Again what we will do? Again we will add 10 in his father's age. So twice of x plus 10 years. Here also you can take one example. Suppose your father's age is right now 35. 35 is your father's age. So after 10 years, your father's age will be 45. Okay, so what we are doing for the future is we are adding the given years. Okay, and if they will ask past days before 10 years, before 15 years, then we will minus. Okay, students. So students, in our today's class, 3 questions I have discussed here. Now you can complete exercise 7.2. Okay, students. Have a nice day all. And in our next class, we will start exercise 7.3.